A squirrel climbed into a tree hole to avoid the strong wind, and kicked its eggs aside, taking over the little nest. One of the eggs hatched, and the baby owl mistook the squirrel for its mother. The squirrel panicked and ran away in fright. The baby owl felt heartbroken, but it still had an unhatched brother. Then, the strong wind destroyed their nest. When the storm passed, the curious little owl began to explore. It saw a hen and thought she was its mother, only to scare the whole family away. Next, it spotted a mother pig nursing her piglets, and tried to squeeze in for a sip. The pig squealed in pain and flung the owl away. The owl wandered aimlessly until its brother's egg rolled into a pit, filled with eggs that all looked alike. Unable to tell which one was his brother, the owl carefully picked one and took it alone. It accidentally fell into a pond, but used the egg's buoyancy to stay afloat, and climbed onto an otter's back. Just then, the egg hatched, and out came a baby crocodile. Determined to find his real brother, the owl was carried to a tree branch by the otter. By the time it returned, night had fallen. Using the faint light, it finally found its real brother, and the two snuggled together in a bird's nest to sleep. But the next morning, the tree was being cut down. The nest shook and fell during the demolition. Amid the chaos, the egg rolled downhill into a house where a brother and sister lived. They took the egg into their car, while the owl tried desperately to catch up. Inside the car, the siblings fought over the egg, and it slipped from their hands, cracking open on the seat. The baby owl finally hatched. The children told their grandfather, who gently took the owl in. Meanwhile, the older owl was frantically searching. Its brother's cries echoed through a speaker, guiding it right to him. At that moment, a basin fell, trapping the baby owl. The human siblings quickly freed it, and the two little owls cuddled close, reunited at last. The older owl taught his brother how to walk. Soon after, the grandfather brought them both to the countryside to return them to the wild. There, they found a small raccoon, trapped inside a balloon. The owl popped the balloon and freed it, but the raccoon just glanced at them and left. Soon, the baby owl grew hungry. The older owl gathered some worms to feed him, but the worms kept wriggling away. Then, a helping hand reached out. With the raccoon mother's help, the two owls finally got to eat. They ran up and hugged her warmly. This time, they weren't turned away. The raccoon mother took them into her den, and at last, they had a warm, loving home.